Welcome to the next episode of Ashley's Chronicles. I apologize for the delay in the third episode, but got kind of crazy. I just got back in school and just all of that fun stuff. So this episode is actually a replay of a live that I shared on my Facebook that I wanted to share with everybody. This is kind of in topics of, because I just cut my hair this week, and there were some things that kind of came about with it. So I just felt like this was something that really talks about self-love and just acceptance for ourselves, and I felt that everyone needed to hear it. So this episode is going to be, this is me, part 2, and I just hope you guys enjoy. So here we go. I am going to kind of make this a short and sweet, possibly, depends on how much I get into this, but it's going to be quote unquote short and sweet, to the point, live. So I'm just going to get into it. If you comment, go for it. Awesome. So first and foremost, I want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you from literally the bottom of my heart. I am so appreciative of everybody with the sweetest comments, the love, just the outpouringness of me making the decision, my own personal decision of cutting my hair. You wouldn't think it would be that big of a deal, but apparently it's a big deal. I did this for myself and myself only. This is one thing. I think any decision you make, whether it's weight loss, whether it's cutting your hair, starting a business, starting a new job, whatever it is, I think that is a decision you should make and not have other people tell you differently. It shouldn't change anything about you. It shouldn't change who you are as a person, your character, nonetheless. And I think that that's a beautiful thing about life. I think that it's beautiful when you can make a decision that's for yourself. I think it gets really off track if you're doing something for somebody else, to please somebody else. And as a person that is a normal people pleaser that always tries to do things for other people, I was very guilty of that for years. So for me to cut my hair, that was definitely something that I wanted to do for myself, and I felt the need that was something I needed to do just for my hair journey, for me to grow it and be healthy and all that stuff. So with that being said, no one should make you feel bad or guilty for doing something as frivolous as cutting your hair. As much love as I received, I still also got some that thought, well, it's not very attractive on you. You know, women shouldn't cut their hair. It's not pretty. You know, and these were insecurities that I went through for a long time, even as a young child, even when originally in the beginning, you know, when I was younger, you know, there were times where the hair salon was like, well, maybe we need to cut your hair because that way your hair can grow fuller and healthier, natural, and all that good stuff. And in the past, I used to be so scared to do it, you know, just even when I went natural 3 years ago. I was so scared because I lived in the norm of if it wasn't straight, flowing, long, all that, I wasn't pretty. And I lived that way for way too long. My entire teens and 20s was, if my hair isn't long, if my hair isn't straight, I'm ugly. That was what I lived in for so long. Till I got to the point now, at 35 years old, that I said, I don't care. Screw it. I'm just going to do it. And that was the decision. You know, I had debated cutting my hair for over a year because I wanted my hair to be healthy. I didn't want it to break. I wanted it to look stunning, regardless if I kept it short or if I grew it out. So for me to make that decision for myself and then to have somebody or anyone tell me that I'm defined by my hair, that that's what makes me pretty, is if my hair is long. No. No. I've made the statement for the past month and a half, or the past few months, that I was not going to be silent about anything, whether it was race related, religion related, any of it. I wasn't going to be silent, and I'm certainly not going to be silent about my hair. So this is my PSA for every woman out there. If you want to cut your hair, girl, cut your hair and rock that hair. Rock the shortness because you're gorgeous. If you want to have long hair, rock the long hair. If you want to wear extensions, rock those damn extensions. If you want to have it curly, girl, rock them curls. If you want it straight, be beautiful with your straight hair. It does not matter. If you want to dye your hair, dye it. I'm sure you'll look flawless. But don't you dare let anybody tell you what you are defined by how your hair looks. That does not make you pretty or ugly, whether it's short, long, straight, natural, curly, whatever. And for anybody to come on here and say that that is what's going to make you beautiful and not judge you based on your character, on the person that you are on the inside, is wrong. It's incorrect. You should love somebody or respect somebody or judge somebody by who their character is, not what the outside appearance is. That's the world. The world has taught us for so long that what we look like is defined by our beauty. And I think that's terrible. I think we need to get out of these shallow mindsets and focus on the inside. Focus on, how does that person hold a conversation? How is that person around other people? Are they kind? Are they generous? Are they sweet? That is what defines beauty. That is what defines a person. Not by what this is, not by what their hair looks like, not by if they wear makeup or don't wear makeup, and not by what the clothes that they wear. None of that. That does not define beauty. That even is in the same token for a man. You know, if a guy wants to grow out his beard because he feels like that makes him feel confident in his skin, do it. If a guy wants to grow his hair out, go for it. If a guy wants to shave his head, go for it. Beauty should not be based on an outward appearance. Beauty is based on the inside. And I think we are missing that so wholeheartedly. We've been missing this picture for a very long time. God taught us to love others, not love others only by what they look like. God did not tell us that. I don't know where in the Bible it says you are only to love people by their outside appearance. I believe God said we love everybody, regardless, from the inside. And the fact that I'm having this conversation in this situation to have to explain that's wrong. So again, those that loved me cutting my hair, thank you. But if you don't like my hair short, that's on you. That's your problem. That's not mine. Guess what? It's still going to be short tomorrow. It's going to be short on Tuesday. It was short yesterday. I don't think that me cutting my hair makes me any less beautiful or worthy or loved. And if I lost attractiveness because I cut my hair, that's a you problem, not a me problem. And I'm okay with that. Because when I woke up this morning, when I woke up yesterday, when I wake up tomorrow, when I looked in the mirror, I saw a beautiful person. So for somebody to tell me or try to dull my shine and to try to dethrone my crown because my hair is short and tell me I'm not pretty, that's gross. So no one is going to tell me anything different about who I am. I am beautiful. And if you don't agree with that, that's fine. We can agree to disagree. But I'm not going to let someone make me put my head down and make me feel inferior because of a haircut. That's the bottom line. I'm not going to allow it. And neither should you. If you're a woman here and you've always been debating or feeling insecure about something on your body or on your face because somebody else told you that it wasn't pretty, oh, you better tell them to go somewhere. You best tell them where to go with that. I don't care if it's a woman that's telling you that, if it's another man that's telling you that. I don't care who it is. If they're telling you you're not pretty because of something on the outside, No, you tell them where to go. Tell them bye. I don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. And neither do I. I don't have time for negative. I don't have time for hate. I deal with enough hate. I don't need hate because of my hair. So I'm here to tell you, you are worthy, you are beautiful, no matter what you look like. I don't care if you've got hot pink hair. You better rock that hot pink hair with authority. I don't care if you're a size 6 or a size 16. You better rock it like there is no tomorrow. You better strut. I don't care if you wear glasses or you wear contacts. Strut it. I don't care if you like to wear makeup all the time or if you don't. You better work, girl. You better work with authority. Do not allow anybody tell you different. Do you understand me? The fact that I almost allowed the devil to try to do that. He almost tried to take that crown away. He almost said, nope. He tried to put the crown off of my head and put me away and tell me that I wasn't worthy. Nope, that crown's right back on that head. So you best believe I will still strut my stuff. Short hair, long hair, natural, straight, doesn't matter. Best believe I'm gonna still rock it. And that is the same attitude you need to have every single day you wake up in the morning. You better look at yourself in the mirror and say, I am enough. I am stunning. I am beautiful. Those of you that are single right now, you better tell yourself, I am flawless. And the right person is going to love me for all of it, regardless of how I look. He's going to love me for me, regardless. I don't care if you're a female or a male. That is the attitude you need to have every single day. Because God is going to give you the person that is going to love you for everything that you are, and not just by the outer appearance. He's going to love you for everything that you have to bring to the table. And if the person that you're with doesn't love you for you because you don't fit their box, bye. I'm sorry. That's just me being honest. Because the last time I checked, we're always changing. Last time I checked, women, we go through childbirth. Our bodies change when we have children. We certainly are not going to look the same way we looked at, 13, 14, 15, 16 years old. So if a man can love you or vice versa. So if they can love you back then, they should love you now, because as we get older, our bodies are always going to be different. We're not going to be the same person we were. We should always be changing and evolving. That is growth. And if we're stuck in a little box like, well, they have to be this height, have this kind of hair, they have to look this certain way. If we're still having those same standards that we did back then, we are missing the boat. We're missing the bigger picture. Our mindset, our growth should always be evolving. Always. We can't be staying stuck to how our mindset was 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 5 minutes ago. It should always be changing. So don't you dare let somebody put you back in a box that you were in like 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 minutes ago. Don't. Do not allow that. Because you were made for so much more than that. So that is my PSA for the day. That is all really I had to say. Sorry, I'm just like bringing it so abruptly the first thing on a Sunday, but this was on my heart. This is something I literally just had to deal with, and I just needed to put it out there that you are not defined by your hair. You are not defined by your weight. You are not defined by the clothes you wear. You are not defined by the color of your skin. You are defined by the person on the inside, how you treat other people, how you even treat yourself. That is a big thing too. If you don't treat yourself with love and character, if you don't uplift yourself, if you don't speak life into yourself, then sis, you better start doing it. You better start doing that. Because here's the thing, if you are walking around with your head down, not feeling confident about yourself, not loving yourself, then how are you expected to have somebody else love you? You cannot pray for a man to love you and think that that's all you need. Sis, you've got to love yourself. You've got to love at what you see every single day in the mirror. And if you can't do that, then I'm going to tell you right now, a man or a woman is not going to fulfill you. They're not. If you don't love you first. That is the number one priority that needs to take place before anything else, before you can even put yourself in a relationship like that. You got to take care of what's going on in here before you can allow another outsider to come and put that together. They're just adding to it. They shouldn't be the fulfillment. They should just be adding to what you're already feeling. They shouldn't be the whole thing. Otherwise, we're missing the bigger picture, and then we need to have another conversation about that, about self-love. So, that's really all I came in here for. Again, like I said, thank you to the lovely compliments and the fierceness. Again, guys, you only get makeup and fierce attitude pictures like once in a blue moon. Yesterday I was feeling myself, so that was why you got all like the fierce pictures, and I took some cute ones and, you know, all that kind of stuff. But it's back to like no makeup, all that kind of hot messness. Hot messness is what I like to call it. But I rock that hot messness with authority. I'll tell you that right now. So that is just my little Sunday chat with you guys for today. Thank you for listening. If you watch this later, you can absolutely replay it. If you feel that somebody needs to hear this message, because I feel like this can go a long ways with so many. If you feel somebody needs to hear this, which I feel like there are so many that do not keep this message to yourself. Share this out with somebody that needs to hear it. Because I think a lot of times people are just walking around thinking that this kind of behavior is okay. So don't be afraid to share this out. If you feel somebody needs to hear this message, share this. If you watch this later replay, have a beautiful Sunday, guys. Just know you are loved, you are worthy, you are enough, and you are gorgeous. You are handsome, you are stunning, you are a queen, you are a king, period.